What was the outcome that you were expecting out of it?
So I was expecting around 50% hike, but it was 100% plus it is work from home. So that was like cherry on top.
So, guys, I'm placed at Amazon right now as a senior associate in product compliance. There is a lot of gap actually, and that is where Alma Better comes and bridges that gap perfectly well. Like seamlessly, we can transfer right from college to industry, wherein all these projects and all the teachings and all that. The gap they bridge, that is actually helpful.
Welcome to the 4th episode of Alma All Stars, Stories that Inspire. These are stories about our alumni, founders, all the people at Alma Better, their backgrounds, their trajectories, the triumphs, the successes, and the failures, all of it right here in front of you. Let me straight away welcome our guests of this episode, Rameez Raza and Sharafin. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
Yeah, it's good.
All okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So where are you guys traveling from?
So I'm traveling from Vijaypura.
Mm-hmm.
It's north part of Karnataka.
Okay.
Yeah.
और आप वहीं रहते हैं?
हाँ, मैं वहीं पे
Born and brought up there?
Not born and brought up, but I've been living in Vijaypura for past 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And how was your journey?
Yeah, it was fun and like I'm used to it, so it was
आदत है.
comfortable.
बैंगलोर आते जाते रहते.
हाँ,
तो आपका first time नहीं है.
नहीं है.
What about you?
I come from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. And,
Okay. How was the journey?
It was good. It was bit hectic, but after that, we just settled down, right?
Did you come specifically for the interview or?
No, my job is here, so I came here to Bangalore to start my job here.
Okay, so why don't you introduce yourselves, guys? Rameez, why don't you tell us where are you working? What did you join as? And what has been your background like?
Yeah, so I'm working for Novartis and
Okay.
I've been, I'm from Vijaypura and
Acha.
yeah, so yeah, excited to be here.
We are happy to have you too. Tell me a little more. What cohort were you at?
So actually I chose self-paced and
Acha.
yeah, because I was already doing a job, so I wanted to upskill. So it was self-paced.
Cohort का कोई नाम था?
ProX.
Pro.
नहीं, cohort का नाम नहीं पता.
Don't worry. What course did you take up?
So I took data science.
Data science
Yeah.
course. Okay. And what about you?
My cohort was Austin,
Okay.
and I currently joined in Amazon as a senior associate in product compliance field. And what was the question? I forgot.
That's okay. If you can just tell me that what course did you take up at Alma Better?
Yeah, I took it. I was a fresher, so I wanted to do some upskilling. So I joined Alma Better, and my cohort was Austin. And with that, I joined in data science field.
Okay. Okay. And was this your first time in the data science field?
Yes, it was my first time. Like,
So-
I had a tech background, but after that, I had some gap years. So
Hmm.
I had to upskill myself.
Okay.
So for that, I had to join Alma Better, and I learned some courses related to ML and Python, SQL, revised them, and then I got a job at, with the help of Alma Better, I got a job.
Okay. So if you can tell me a little more about when you said you had gap year
Yeah.
and you were from a tech background.
Yes.
So what did you do in your undergraduation and how did this gap year happen?
Okay, so I was a good student. Like I did my BTech in IT from Loyola Ecam College, which is in Chennai. And after that, I was preparing for my defense and government exams with that. But I was not able to solely continue down that line. And after that, I had to. It gave me a lot of setbacks. Was there. So I was just trying to think, okay, maybe I should see on another path, have a take another path or something like that. But from my college, my final project, all those was related to data. But I did not have the idea. I did not know how to start. I needed the guidance that time. So after all that, with all that thing, so I went and saw like Alma Better and joined a data science course. And my cohort was Austin. My thing was like a pro batch. So there was live videos also. There was recorded videos as well. And with that, I had to form teams with my teammates, with my colleagues and all that. And after that, this happened.
So when was the first time that you realized that I want to do data science in my life?
Yes, because I was interested in data. Like I said, my final year project was also on data, and I when I was in college, even as an engineering graduate, I had a keen interest in SQL, DBMS, and all those things. So
Right.
so with that, I thought, okay, maybe I'm from an IT background. Why to waste that? Go for a data related job. So I chose data science.
I'll tell you one insight. I know that the episodes haven't released right now, but the last 3 episodes, there was one person each who was preparing for a government job. And when you watch them, you will get to see that your story is so relatable. You'll be like, wow, even these guys were preparing. For me, it was an insight, right? When I first time heard. Then it happened in the second and the third. So, wow, many of you took up that government job. So, is it because of the stability that it gets in?
Yeah, maybe like that, but it's also like I had my passion at that time was different. Now it is different. Like we keep changing, right? It's like an evolution. So yeah, over the years I got changed. So my perspective changed. So I'm like thinking, okay, I'm from a tech background. Like IT is also offering good money and all those things. Apart from that, the work-life balance and all those things. So I plus I don't want to be boring like the job, the same thing to be a dead end. Like plus I wanted like challenging project to work on. So my perspective, my things changed over the years. I wanted to be seen. I wanted to be in an environment where I could give some whatever I have gained through the years. So
Right, right. What about you, Ramesh? अगर आप बताएंगे मुझे तो आप पहली बार डेटा साइंस में कब आए और क्यों सोचा कि मुझे डेटा साइंस में जाना है?
So actually, जब मैं passed out हुआ, so I was looking at different careers and which aligned with my interest too. So then I came to know about data science, and there was also an article about how a business review, right? So like this is the 21st century sexiest job, and so this is at that time I chose like to go in this path. So I was from technical background, right? So I did my BCA. So I thought this would be
BCA
right
आपने कहाँ से किया?
from Vijaypura only.
विजयपुरा से BCA किया और
Yes.
सब आपने डिसाइड कर लिया था कि डेटा साइंस
हाँ,
करना है?
तब मैंने डिसाइड किया था. मैंने सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग भी ट्राई किया, बट मेरे को लगा दिस इज नॉट फिट फॉर मी बिकॉज आई कैन नॉट लाइक कंटिन्यूसली code or build stuff, right? So then I thought my personal interest lies towards business side of thing and
Got it.
how we can create impact using all the data and those things, right? So that's why I chose data science.
And do you think it has been the right decision or
Yeah,
good
I think-
decision?
Yeah, in recession, if I'm getting a switch with 100% hike, right, I think that's the best decision I made. So I took some time, like for around 1 or 2 months, to think whether should I go in this path all in or not. But yeah, given the opportunity that I have now, I think that was the best decision I made.
And जब आपने बोला कि switch
हाँ,
and then you said 100% hike.
yeah.
So switch from what?
So I was already working as a data analyst.
अच्छा.
Yeah, for a US based company. But the package was not what I expected. So then I thought, let's upscale. So then I was just like looking for, I thought of doing MBA or any master's degree, right? So then I was looking through courses. Then I found Alma Beta. So in Alma Beta, they have like pay after placement. So which I found like very helpful for me because that was not like you don't have any risk there. So you will be paying once you get the job. So मैं already I was working as data analyst for Merkle, right? तो मैंने वहाँ से Novartis में join किया अभी, which is a pharmaceutical manufacturing company. तो so first मैंने जब I was browsing through internet, right? तो मैं सोच रहा था कि MBA कर लेते हैं या फिर मास्टर्स कर लेते हैं, तो it would add value, right? बट मेरे को उतना ट्रस्ट नहीं लगा क्योंकि ऑनलाइन यू कैन नॉट ट्रस्ट एनी ऑफ डिग्रीज, राइट? तो मैं अल्मा बेटर के वेबसाइट पे गया, मैं एलुमनाई से रीच आउट किया, पूछा उनको कि हाउ वाज द कोर्स एंड ऑल, हाउ इज द स्ट्रक्चर एंड ऑल, हाउ इज द प्लेसमेंट सपोर्ट दैट यू गेट, राइट? तो मेरे को सब पॉजिटिव फीडबैक ही मिला. फिर बाद में मैंने सोचा कि यू आर नॉट लूजिंग एनीथिंग हियर, राइट? कि नेक्स्ट यू आर पेइंग लाइक आफ्टर once you get the job. So I thought this is not risky also.
Yeah.
Then I joined Alma Beta.
Got it.
Yeah.
तो आपने अपनी पूरी रिसर्च की,
Yeah.
सब लोगों से बात
टाइम
की।
लिया, सबसे बात किया, एलुमनाई से बात किया, फिर उनसे पूछा कि स्ट्रक्चर कैसा है, मेंटरशिप कैसा है। देन आई डिसाइडेड ओके
और कभी-कभी ये होता है ना कि we come from whatever backgrounds we all come from, you know. Some of us, that money that we are attaching to our
Right.
education matters so much to our families and to us.
Yes.
Those are like make or breaks. We can't put in that money again and again. It's
Right.
like an investment,
Yeah.
or it has to turn out like an investment, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you have to put in. And there are many students or many learners like you. Even me, when I started off with my graduation, all of us think the same way.
Exactly.
It is the hard-earned money, and कैसे हम उसको डालें और क्या उसका outcome निकलेगा.
Yes.
तो क्या था आपका? What was the outcome that you were expecting out of it?
So I was expecting around 50% hike, but it was 100% plus it is work from home. So that was like cherry on top. So I wasn't expecting this, but yeah, it's good to have. Plus it was in recession, right? So yeah, it's been really great.
Since you've already touched upon this topic,
Yeah.
I usually take it in my next section. Let me introduce the next section to you guys, especially because our viewers really know about this section. Our next section is called For a Better Tomorrow. Our viewers already know about this section. Let me introduce it to you guys. For a Better Tomorrow, as you may know, is also a tagline of Alma Better.
Yeah.
Which means that all of us, in general, we're working towards a better tomorrow. Whether in terms of our jobs, our careers, our standard of living, whatever research you did, or you joined Alma Better, it was for having a better tomorrow for yourself, right?
Yeah.
So let me understand a little about, before joining Alma Better, where were you at in terms of a salary trajectory or your background, and what did a better tomorrow look like for you at the time?
Yeah, so I was working for a US company, right? So before joining Alma Better, I wasn't that much confident with my work, and I wasn't like doing what I wanted to do. So then,
किस जॉब में थे, थोड़ा बताएंगे किस जॉब में और किस डेजिग्नेशन में? आपने कहा वर्किंग फॉर अ यूएस कंपनी.
yeah.
So if you can name the company maybe, if you're okay, and the designation.
So I was working as data analyst.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I researched, then I reached out to so many people. Then with all the positive feedbacks, then I joined this. Then now if I see, I feel like I've made the right decision. Even after like 1 year, I've got 100% hike, right? क्योंकि usually क्या होता है, कितना % hike देते हैं आपको, plus अभी recession है, right? तो that was like the best decision I've made.
तो मैं एक बार पूछ लेती हूँ, उस वक्त आपके लिए बेटर टुमारो क्या ऐसा कल था जिसके लिए आप काम कर रहे थे? What was that dream for you?
So I was dreaming like I wanted to like upskill in this field only. I wanted to get into some very well companies. So that's why I joined this. I thought this would
कोई
be.
ड्रीम कंपनीज थी, नेम?
हाँ, so dream companies तो वैसे FANG ही है.
हाँ.
But the company that I got from Alma Better is also like one of the topmost companies in the world in pharma. Yeah.
Novartis.
Yeah.
right? Okay. And you're very excited that you
Yeah,
got
you know, I'm very excited. I've met all the team members, what projects we'll be doing. So that's really amazing.
And how was it for your parents when this happened?
So like they were really happy. They wasn't expecting. My mom was like, 9 LPA इतना ज़्यादा कैसे मिला तेरे को? So everyone was happy. My brother was happy. So yeah, it was even I was proud of myself that all the efforts that I've put in are now like showing the results, right? So yeah, that was really help. I mean,
Were there
happy.
tears in everybody's eyes, or was there a celebration?
So there was celebration. We all went out for dinner. So like it was like what the best moment for this year. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And let's come to you, Sharafin. Before joining Alma Better, right? There must have been something that you were looking at. Otherwise, you wouldn't have joined Alma Better. What was it for you in your mind that you were like, okay, this is my dream and I want to do this to get here? What was the outcome you were looking at?
I always wanted to make an impact, like whether it is in business or whether it is in anything like with the helping my family also. But I did not have that opportunity. Like when I was sitting at home, I was all alone by myself. and I did not have friends to talk to also. Like I was just sitting like that, and I was just thinking, okay, will I be? I had my self doubts, of course. I wanted to know, like, will I get a job and all that. All those things were running in my mind. So I was very prudent and I was very conscious of the decisions to be made. So I had to be this time. I had to be very very careful because I already like lost a few years in preparation and all that. So I was thinking, okay, if I had to go for something, then it should be the best. I had to go choose wisely, like do my research, like Rami said. I also went and spoke with the Alma Beta alumni. It's a large network there, and the people were really helping. They were telling us like what is ISA and all those things. So I had an idea about that, and comparatively in the job market, it was the best actually. And my thing, like at that time, I did not feel like I want to get into a Mang company or something like that. But I just wanted to be stable. I wanted to make some impact, whether it's a small company or a large company. It wasn't a matter for me. But I think right now, I've got the best, and I'm really grateful for that.
Why don't you tell everybody? So you just said, right? You wanted to be stable. You didn't want a very big company as such as a brand name.
Yes.
But why don't you tell everybody where are you placed now?
So, guys, I'm placed at Amazon right now as a senior associate in product compliance. So, there I'll have to work with the data which is related to risks, whether there is some security about the data and all that. I have to check. So that's with my job, and to flag if there is any violation in compliance and all that.
And are you happy and proud?
Yes,
Is this the better tomorrow that you were dreaming about?
Yes, I'm like really, really happy. I couldn't say it in words because it's really a big feat for me. I did not expect this. And Alma Beta was there like helping me throughout the placements on all these things. So I'm really happy.
So you just said that Alma Beta was there during placements and all. If you guys can explain a little, what were those transformational moments to create this better tomorrow? What were those one or two moments or one or two people that came in at the right time and you were like, if this didn't happen, I don't think I would have managed this?
Right. So after like see, I'm like a fresher, complete fresher, and I have gap years also because it's like recession time and everything is happening for a fresher who's passed out right now. Even he is finding it very difficult to get a job. So in my case, it was very very difficult to explain my gap, like what happened and all that. So people will think, okay, you are preparing for this now. You would go for the government exam preparation as well.
Yeah.
I have to prove them that no, I'm wanted to get into tech and I wanted to make an impact there and all that. So to get the trust of that company is really difficult. And for when Alma Beta came, it was easy because when I was applying on my own, I applied to almost like around 200 and 250 plus companies like that.
Wow.
But it did not happen. Like there was no callback because there was a pressure and there was no experience and I had gap years and all that. But with Alma Beta, I think it made it very easy. And they bought in Amazon. They made me go to placements. They prepared me from the start, from the scratch. So it was easy for me.
When you say they, can you explain who are these people or who might these people in terms of their designations? Were they your instructors, mentors? Who were they?
So my career coach, my
you said career coach, is it?
Yes.
Okay, understood.
Career coach and like another champion. So they'll be assigned to us they'll be like very dedicated support agents for us like that. So we have a doubt or something, we could go ask them. They'll be conducting our interviews, mock interviews and all that. Plus business sessions also, like business communication sessions, like how to present yourself in an interview. For that, there is classes, there is mock interviews, there is lots and lots of their going at the back end. And through continuous learning and continuous feedback they give, I was able to remodel myself. They actually molded me pretty well.
Nice. Do you think like education in general and modern day, these new age education plays a good part in the better tomorrow that you want to create?
Yeah, definitely. Like if we want like upskill ourselves, right? So we won't be pacing up with the other competition that we have. So modern day education plus with project-based learnings, right? So they matter a lot because in colleges or schools, what we do is we just learn theory, we give exam, and that's it. There is no project. You haven't shown your work, so you feel like okay, I haven't done much more. So and you तुम बस पढ़ते हो फिर हो गया एग्जाम लिख दिया हो गया but here you for in modern day you have to show the impact, you have to show the result, right? तो आपको project based learning or projects they play a very vital role, right? So yeah, I think modern day education with upskilling, it really helps you.
It does, according to you. So, if you were to look back and say, सिर्फ undergraduate education के साथ, could you have managed this job the way you got it now, or it did require all those learnings and the journey that you went through to get here?
For me, like Rami said, it was very, very important because I was a fresher. I had to upskill myself. But then when I'm coming out, I was actually learning C, C++ in my college. When I'm coming out, they're asking for Python. So Python is getting the trend there. And I had to know that for data science, like in ML, everything is done in Python and everything. Python and R, right? So it was done like that. So for that, I had to know like industry relevant skills, like industry relevant projects and all that. So for that, industry people who are already in industry, they come to us, they teach us. So it's very easy to learn from them, do projects like what industry expects. So that helped me, to make a clearer thing for me.
I think that's a key word when you said industry relevant skill. It matters what these companies or employers are looking for.
Right.
And the education that we are taking, is it even providing us that? Because we're opening the books and just reading them.
Right.
But when you're doing a job, right, you have to do it a certain way. There are some demands that the job will have. There are certain things that you have to develop as skills or showcase as skills to be able to manage that job. Are you getting that exact education or that exact training in the education that you're taking?
There is a lot of gap actually, and that is where Alma Beta comes and bridges that gap perfectly well. Like they like seamlessly we can transfer, right, from college to industry, wherein all these projects and all the teachings and all that.
Yeah.
So that gap they bridges, the gap they bridge, that is actually helping us.
Yeah. And beautifully for you, so, because gap year you said, and I remember at my time, gap year used to be such a big deal. People
Right.
used to hide it, not talk about it, especially when they're switching fields, when they've taken 2 years to study. And, they're like, I'm not sure if I'll get this job. But you're a great example of that if you are able to bring in some upskilling, modern day institute that can upskill you the right way, provide you the right industry exposure, have the right set of instructors, they can totally help you bridge the gap, because you have to eventually develop the capabilities and you're the one who has to sit through the interview. So even if you join a course, it's not that the course will do everything for you, right? You have to do everything for yourself, but you have to identify how is it that I can fix it. You did that very beautifully,
Yes.
Okay, so how excited are you guys to join your current jobs?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
When are you joining?
So I've already joined.
Okay.
So I'm working with senior folks. So it's really exciting, and also I'm learning new how we can new technologies and how we can like automate stuff, right? So it's really exciting, and plus the job market, if you see right now, it's really down, right? So considering that, what I have got right now, it's really great for me.
Wow. What about you?
I'm joining my work tomorrow.
Wow.
The
Congratulations and all the best.
Thank you.
So are you all prepared?
Yeah, I'm prepared.
You met the people?
No, like tomorrow I'll have to go and meet them. They have made the necessary arrangements. So I'll go there.
It is in Bangalore.
Yes, it's in Bangalore and
Amazon is in Bangalore. So nice.
You'll get free delivery.
Yeah, you
Right.
get us the free delivery.
Yeah.
Okay, so with this, we move to our next section. It is called No Pain, No Gain. Our viewers already understand this section very, very well. But it is very important for you to understand this section and why we call it No Pain, No Gain. Everybody gets to see the outside, the end result, the outcome. Who's Ramesh Raja? Where has he reached? But nobody gets to see how did you manage it? how much did you have to sacrifice
Yeah.
to be able to get here? Was it fully just Alma Beta, or did you put in your own effort to get here? So this section is more about that. Let's start with you, Sharafin. What are those 2 or 3 sacrifices that you think you made to be able to get this?
First of all, like it's all because of my parents. They have been my backbone, especially like because for especially for girls, if they are like sitting with gap years and sitting at home, like they don't see, like it's hard. But my parents were like, you have very keen on making me get educated and get a job. First. They were like, you have to have the digital literacy, you have to have the financial literacy and all that. So thanks to them, I'm here. And after that, I've done a lot of sacrifices. Like I've to prove myself out there in this mad crowd and all for job search. I had to do a lot. Like all these years, I was a nocturnal. I was staying at night, and morning I used to sleep. So that kept coming. And what happened was that for interviews and all for all those things, for attending classes, I have to schedule myself. I have to sit like morning, train myself for that. For interviews also, I had to like 2-3 days. I sat at morning.
So you had to change your entire schedule from being a nocturnal personality to daytime and
Yes.
sitting in your interviews. So what did you do to get there?
I actually like I used to keep alarm, get up sometime for learning for interviews, all for particularly for Amazon and all for some interviews. I woke up early, like 4 a.m. I started learning, and then I went to sleep very soon. So I started doing some exercises. So because I used to get tired and then sleep soon. For that, I used to do that, and all that things happen. And sometimes also my when there was classes or some meetings, Alma Beta used to schedule. I used to sleep and my teammates they were very supportive. They call me over phone and then they tell Sharafin, wake up. That's that.
So you would sleep in between the class?
I would no not between the classes, but I would sleep when the class is about to start. So they know that girl, she will be sleeping. We have to call her, wake her up.
So there was a whole lot of support from your
Yeah,
friends
and my
also.
my batchmates, like Ramesh is also from my
Yeah,
batch.
we are both from the same batch.
Oh, wow.
Batch.
Yeah.
But the sub cohort, like wherein we were there, like there were 5-6 people. So we had the same timing. So they have to come and wake me up, and then
And the batch was fully remote. Did you get to meet them personally?
no. First time I'm meeting Ramesh here.
Yeah.
And you were still having that camaraderie, right? You still like
Yeah.
supported you so
Yeah.
much despite the
That
remote-
comes like naturally. The community based learning is there, plus the business communication classes, right? They we bond a lot because they will schedule, they'll give you a topic and you have to work on, then you have to present. So there you'll get to understand each other, what one each person is good at, right? So there we have like we became all close.
Nice. What was the third sacrifice for you?
Third sacrifice, I don't.
That's okay. Was there anything else that was like very painful, or you felt that I really wanted to quit? I felt that, or maybe I questioned myself. Why am I doing this?
Yes, I was used to like when I had initially when I started getting so much rejections and all that, I was thinking why to continue again, I'm gonna fail and all those things.
When you said so many rejections, how many if you could?
Like when I used to apply, but then there comes no reply. So that itself I consider as a rejection.
Yeah, but how many of these you must have gone through? If you're comfortable to share.
Like when I think like maybe 6-7 companies Alma Beta put me in, but then there because of the recession, like all the six companies did not reply. Then there was only one company which replied. It was Amazon. And I thought, okay, I shouldn't leave this. I should give, because Lalita also said me, you gotta put your 200% effort in whatever you do, because companies will come, you can't waste those chances like that. So I put my full effort and then I went into. But on my side, when I applied, maybe like 10 companies called me, and some of them they don't put me to the next round or something like that happened, or they just go silent after that. So yeah, the rejections weren't many, but like since I was applying from my side, to get shortlisted itself was a rejection.
Right. What about you? What kind of pain or sacrifices you, your parents, your family must have gone through
Yeah,
for you?
there are a lot, but I would say a time. So I have like sacrificed a lot of weekends because you have to like attend the classes, you have to do assignments, you have to do projects, right? So you have to put in a lot of effort in that. I used to like attend the meeting and then also attend the class in between. Then so it was a lot of like stress also. Um, it was very getting at some point when we reached ML model, right? So that was like very heavy for me. As at that point, I felt like I need a break. So I even took a break for a month because managing with the current work, it was getting really hectic. So yeah, in terms of time and other happiness, it was sacrificing.
और मम्मी पापा का क्या स्टेट था जब वो आपको ऐसे मेहनत करते देखते थे?
वो मतलब सपोर्टिव थे। दे यूज्ड टू से कि अगर नहीं हो रहा है तो यू कैन टेक अ ब्रेक, चिल, यू कैन गो आउट विद फ्रेंड्स एंड ट्रिप्स, राइट? तो दे वर, बट नाउ दे आर रियली प्राउड। जितना भी मेहनत किया था, नाउ इट्स शोइंग अप, राइट? सो या।
लेकिन जब कोर्स कर रहे थे और जब पता था इतना एफर्ट डालना है एंड यू नो लाइक यू सेड कि एक सेमेस्टर आया, इट वाज वेरी हैवी,
या
तो तब उस वक्त क्या फीलिंग थी कि कर लूँगा?
तब एक्चुअली हमारे जो मेंटर्स हैं वो भी हेल्प करते हैं। दे 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 गाइड अस कि हाँ, एवरीबॉडी फील्स दिस वे, इफ यू वांट यू कैन टेक अ ब्रेक और एल्स लाइक यू कैन जॉइन आफ्टर सम टाइम। हमको रिकॉर्डिंग्स भी मिलते हैं, राइट? आई यूज्ड टू स्किप द क्लासेस बिकॉज ऑफ ऑनगोइंग वर्क, तो एंड देन आई यूज्ड टू वॉच द रिकॉर्डिंग एंड ऑल। सो या, इट वाज ऑल लाइक मैनेजेबल।
मुझे 2 बातें काफ़ी अच्छी लगी। एक, टेक अ ब्रेक,
या
और दूसरी कि मैंने अपने पेस पे किया, जो आपने मेरे को बताया कि लाइव क्लासेस थी लेकिन मुझे पता था मैं नहीं अटेंड कर सकता, एंड यू एंडेड अप गोइंग बैक एंड वाचिंग द रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस बिकॉज दैट was the flexibility that you
Yeah,
needed,
yeah.
and you made the best use of it.
Yeah.
And second was you actually decided to take a break when you needed it.
Yeah.
A lot of times, you know, we are like कि नहीं आज ही करना है, अभी ही करना है. Can I, like, we're running a marathon.
Most
we
of the
don't,
students, they feel like कि नहीं अभी करना है, तो they all like feel stressed, then they at the end they quit, right? So it's good to take a break, then you can, after refresh, you can start again. Then that time you would be better, you can learn better. Yeah.
Like Rami said, for me, I wasn't successful like all these years and like, all this. So it was just dull, going dull. But I did not quit. I just said to myself, okay, success, I redefine it. You know, like for a day, this is what success is. Success is not like a streak, like a 100-day challenge or something like that. I was just thinking, okay, today, 10 lines of code is success for me. Like Rami said, like take
Yeah.
it chill, take it cool. And after that, I had to redefine, like, okay, today's success is going for a walk. Today's success is doing some learning what ML, new models or whatever is coming out in ML. Today's success is what new technology comes. Just like small bits, small steps. So that actually helped me maybe to keep me sane. That thing.
It's actually a very beautiful thing that you said. Great learning there because, you know, we define our success based on big outcomes.
Right.
मेरी सबसे बड़ी प्लेसमेंट लग जाए, मेरे को उतने पैसे मिल जाए, मेरा ये डेजिग्नेशन हो, मुझे ये कंपनी मिल जाए. लेकिन अगर हम अपनी सक्सेस को एवरीडे बेसिस पे डिफाइन करें, then we are succeeding at so many levels.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
You know, there are 20 things that we are conquering on an everyday basis, and that matters because you can't climb a mountain in one day.
Yes.
You have to travel all that path to go up.
Yeah.
And you've actually very wonderfully captured that.
It was like Sisyphus, you know, like pulling up a boulder, keep going. I was thinking, when will this all come to an end? I have
Exactly.
to go up, and then again, what if the stone rolls down? I have to go up. But it was like mentally, physically, emotionally, it was draining.
Yeah.
But it was worth it, I would say. When you go up, like it's like you start seeing a ray of sunshine at the end of the day or something like that. That kept me pretty occupied.
ऐसे ही होता है. When you're on the other side, look at your shining faces, smiles, and now we're at the job. This is the salary package and all of the things that you're talking about. But you are talking about the slips and the boulder, which means you have multiple times slipped.
Yeah.
Maybe you are not all of us can give all of the slips because we can remember some parts of it, right? But there are slips and that are going to happen, right? It is a part of the journey, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you guys agree that without pain, there is no gain?
I don't agree.
You don't?
Yeah.
So what do you think? I mean, do you say that there should not be any pain for the gain?
No, I mean, like, without pain, like, there is no gain. So you need to sacrifice.
So you do agree that
Yeah.
no pain, no gain.
Yeah.
Okay, so you what is it that you were saying? Okay, you need to sacrifice up
Yeah, you need to sacrifice, and like you have to put in that much effort, right? Otherwise, it's not like everybody can do that. Why are we here? Because we have put in efforts, and we have, like, every time we have pushed ourselves. So that's why you are different from others. That's why you are here. So I feel like you have to, like, take on pain and go forward.
You have to choose what pain
Yeah.
you're going to take, and your gain is going to be exactly similar to the kind of
Exactly.
sacrifices you're willing to make. Do you agree? No pain,
Uh,
no gain.
No, I mean, like, there is pain. Without pain, there is no gain. And of course, we have to come out of that comfort zone, whatever we are in. Like, we have to come out, put ourselves in that place, like, undergo things, and then only we learn. We learn it the hard way, and that etches in our brain for a long time.
Hey, thank you so much for sharing this side. I'm sure it brings out the emotions, and sometimes, when you're talking, I can see it in your eyes. I can literally feel it, that when you're like the boulder slipping and all. Now we move on to our next segment. It's called Ek Kahani, Alam Ki Zubani. यहाँ से the stage is yours. You guys tell me कि ऐसी कोई कहानी, for you, I'll speak in English. If there is a story that you have which could be emotional, dramatic, comedy, witty, fun, but it is your story of Arma Beta. It is something that you want to put out and let the people know. Tell us, what would that be?
For me, coming from a different background, like everybody, Alma Beta is very pan India. Like every student from north, south, everybody gets in and they start collaborating and do teamwork. They build beautiful projects and all that. Initially, I had this communication problem because I was not speaking Hindi, but I was able to manage with English. But then I was very keen on to learn Hindi also. Like, so I had to go and my friends, they speak Hindi with me. I was able to understand.
Do you want to name your friends?
Yeah, sure. Like, my first friend in Alma Beta was Adil Khan, and he was there without actually. My first team was actually going very slow. Adil Khan, he helped me come to his team, and then after that I started got faster. Like, I was not wasting time with him. He was, so Adil makes work done very fast. So he'll be like, do this, Sarah, do this, that, this. So I kept doing, and with him only I started learning more of data science and all that. So he to interact with him, I used to learn Hindi, and I really like memes a lot. But then I was very sad because I was not able to read Hindi memes.
Did this share a lot of those?
Yeah.
Just because you couldn't?
So so I was not able to read that. So after that, I went Duolingo, installed Hindi, learned just for learning memes, just to interact with people. And now I can read Hindi very well.
Really?
Yeah, I could read Hindi letters and all that. Speaking is not very fluent right now, but I can understand it.
That's very interesting. So your friends helped you learn Hindi.
Apart from studies, we do have our fun moments also. We share memes, we laugh at certain things. So it was really fun.
So it wasn't all pressure.
It was
Also like a lot of fun and making friends and coming together and
knowing
supporting
where your friends come from, their background and all that, learning about. So it was very interactive, I would say. Like that.
Nice. So Ramesh, क्या
Yeah.
कहानी है?
Just to add to that, हम लोग बहुत memes share करते थे,
हाँ.
and in the group we all used to make fun of honestly speaking, even teachers, including भाई क्या पढ़ा रहा है, क्या बोल रहा है, तब से पढ़ा रहा है, 1 घंटा हो गया, and somebody was like कि मैं mute पे जाता हूँ, मेरे मम्मी बुला रही है and all. So it was all fun, and we used to make fun of teachers and also our friends. Somebody used to come in banyan also, and I accidentally used to switch on the camera. So it was all fun. We used to take the screenshot and share it in the
You
WhatsApp
have?
group.
I was
Yeah.
going to ask you screenshots लिए क्या?
हाँ, हम लोग स्क्रीनशॉट लिए हम भेजते रहते भाई क्या कर रहे हैं लाइव है तो कैमरा ऑन है सो दे डोंट नो राइट सो कभी कभी जल्दी आ जाते हैं तो they all the community all the friends we all used to make fun and all yeah it was really great
So despite it being online, you guys made enough friends.
yeah
We jibe at each other and we was like
Yeah.
really fun and all that.
because in those 6
It wasn't
2
boring,
months
na,
yeah
for us. It was easy for us.
yeah it was easy for and also with business communication class right that is the intent of it you have to communicate with each other you have to like whatever you want to do they give us a platform just make jokes just try to communicate in English so that it would be easier for you and there was some we also used to make fun of those who cannot speak exact English right so we used to make fun of them also but at the same time we used to support each other.
So it was a good mix of both
Yeah.
of the things. It was a good journey altogether.
Yeah.
So if you guys can tell me, like, are there some friends that you guys are still in touch with?
Yes, like
Yeah, I'm I'm in touch
still,
with Syed, Jishan and all. Yeah.
You?
with me and my team like Sandeep, Ritik, Prasad, and Shraddha. So we are all good team members. Like there was a healthy competition, I would say. There was
Yeah.
competition.
There was
at
not
all.
a competition at
It
all.
was very helpful. They were very helpful. Even if we are not able to solve something, Manisha, she used
Yeah.
to help us with
Yeah.
the solving problems, problem solving and all those things.
Yeah.
Where we get stuck, she used to, even if late nights, she used to come and tell, oh, yo, do this line code, maybe you do this, do that.
Yeah.
And then it works perfectly well. So we used to
Yeah.
share our assignments and ask whether this is right or wrong. So it happened like that.
Did you guys have any hesitation in joining the course because it was online or even making the friends online? Join करने से पहले लगा था all these things would happen?
Before joining, I wasn't thinking of like I would make friends here because the intent was to learn and upskill, right? When I was researching about this course, right? So my intent wasn't like I'll be having friends and all here. But when I joined, when we all used to have classes and all, then you get in that mode. You share each other's learnings and all, right? The बहुत सारे friends बने. The peer-to-peer learning was also there. So I wasn't expecting I'll make such nice friends here also. Yeah.
You weren't expecting
Yeah.
at all. And were you scared of joining something online?
I was, but after reaching out to so many people on LinkedIn and all, right, they used to give honest feedback. Also, they used to tell, Alma Better will be a platform for you. You have to make the most out of it, and you have to put in the effort. They will bring you the companies, and you have to crack it. That's it. So, earlier I was, but after getting all the positive feedbacks and reaching out to people, they made me confident that you can go with this.
I think even in an MBA, I've heard a very similar feedback that when you're joining any course, don't have all the expectations on it. Let's say
Exactly.
join it and put everything on that course
Yeah.
because it is still about you and how you experience that course, how you make friends there, how you use the business communication, and how are you going to crack the interviews because it's still going to be about you. That people really forget.
Right.
I'm glad that you got that honest feedback from people and made that journey about you fully. What about you?
For me, starting also like I was a bit hesitant because it was fully online. I had to do my homework regarding what was Alma Better. And after that, I started asking people, like asking the people who have passed out from like who have got a job and all that. So they made it like very clear. They said, but also like Alma Better website, everything is foolproof. Like they have all those informations there. So you can contact them. And they also contact with us. So it was easy. Communication was good and fine.
So the communication, the information, all of it helped you.
Still.
Did you also reach out to alumni?
Yes, I did. In LinkedIn, I asked them, few of them, like, I do not remember, but then I kept asking them, and then they said, like, there are something like ISA, they have to get the job, and after that, they have to pay. So I thought it wasn't a burden. So I just enrolled myself there.
I will take the liberty to ask you guys a few things because you're placed at Novartis, you're placed at Amazon, and there are many students really looking up to people like you because for some people, this is the better tomorrow they're working towards, or this is the dream company they're working towards. So can you guys, maybe Sharafin, you can go first. Can you explain the interview process for yourself? How tough was it? And is it really too tough to crack a company like Amazon? Or it takes a little bit of discipline, some effort, and it's doable by anybody?
It is tough actually. That's why it's a monk, and for that we have to prepare ourselves first of all. Like we should know the trend of that company, like what are the technologies they are working on, and we have to do our research on that. And after that, based on the job description, based on the job profile, we have to learn. If they have mentioned we want this technology, then for that we have to go and learn what are the keywords mentioned in the job description. Have to learn that. Like if they're asking for OpenCV, if they're asking for scikit-learn, then we should go do a small research like what is OpenCV, what is Skygit, and we have to know what are those modules, what is it working on, and all those things. So based on that, like we have to learn and give the interview. Without learning, then we can't crack the interview.
Understood. So good amount of prep for a company like that. And how many mock interviews?
From Alma Better side, I was given like 5-6 mock interviews.
They were enough for you to get into Amazon?
For me, it was enough.
And for you, like what amount of effort and research at your level for cracking something like Amazon?
I was already from the tech background, like I had an engineering and IT. But I needed to upskill myself because technology grows very fast. Today the technology is different, tomorrow it is different. So I had to keep myself on the current trend and all that. So for that, I kept learning every day. I kept learning like what is new and all those things. I did my research for that.
Okay, great. What about you, Ramesh?
Yeah, so it wasn't tough for me, but there was some parts where I was challenged a lot because I was having already experience, right? So the expectations from the companies were a little higher for me because they used to ask me about what project you are working on currently, and also I first cracked one company, but due to some restructuring, they canceled the offer. Then I luckily got Novartis. So what happens is they will add you to the group and you'll have all the questions and what all interview questions they have
When you
asked.
said they will add you to the group?
I mean Alma Better.
Okay.
Yeah, so they'll add you to the group. Then you can reach out to people those who are already placed in Novartis, right? So you can ask how was the interview process, what were the questions I can expect, and also Alma Better used to schedule a last mile session where they'll share you the resources and all. They'll connect you with the folks who have already cracked, right? So it was really, really helpful because it helped me to like prepare for what the company really wants. And they already have placed so many folks there, right? So they knew what questions they are going to ask and how it would be. So like they were pretty confident, yeah, you will crack it because all the resources and all, they also take mock interview, whether you're prepared or not. So a day before, then they were like, this is all good. Then you can crack easily. So all these resources, mentorship from them was really helpful.
How much of prep did it take from your end to crack a company like Novartis?
So I prepared for a week.
Okay.
Yeah, straight like after the job, I used to sit like for 1 or 2 hours. I used to go through all the questions we have in the group, and I used to like also learn extra from my end because I didn't want to like miss out on any question or anything like. So yeah, a week of hard work, and also I scheduled a interview for mock interview for my resume review so that it aligns with what Novartis is expecting, right? So there were some changes I needed to make. Because I already had relevant experience, right? So how we can match with the company's expectation and all. So they were all really helpful in that. So net it took around 1 week for me to prepare.
And do you think कि बिना preparation के हो सकता था ये?
नहीं, बिना preparation के तो like you cannot crack any company, right? So preparation with the correct guidance was really helpful because let's say you have an interview tomorrow for Google and you don't know what they are going to ask, and you don't have people those who have already cracked it. So that would be really like tough and difficult. You are having so many things going on in your mind, like what they are going to ask, what should I prepare? Should I prepare this tool first or this tool later? So you cannot prioritize on that. But if you have the correct guidance and you have somebody who has already cracked it, then that guidance really helps you and it keeps you going on in the straight path.
Wow. Amazing stories about how you cracked your interviews, and really congratulations, both of you, on cracking such wonderful companies, which are literally dream companies for a lot of people. With that, we move to the rapid fire round. You guys already know how this round works.
Yeah.
That's not a phone, that's a buzzer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I hear the buzzer? Okay, wait, press it together. Once again, press it. Is there a time lag? No.
Okay, let us
Press it
start.
together. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, cool. So that works. Now let me just tell you a few rules of the buzzer round. In this rapid fire round, I will give you guys some questions. Whoever wants to answer the question has to press the buzzer first. Whosoever's buzzer I hear is the one I'm going to say that you have to answer the question. If you get it right, you get a point. If you don't get it right, we pass it to the next person. Whoever gets it right gets the point. At the end of it, you get to win something fun, but we'll reveal it at the end. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Excited?
Yes.
Are you going to win?
I think I'm
Okay, cool. So here's your first question. When was Alma Beta founded?
2019.
Incorrect.
2018.
Incorrect. 2020. We don't give the point to anybody. It was 2020. You guys got it wrong. Name the generative AI tool that was released to the public on 30th November.
ChatGPT.
Correct. How did you get that? You remember the date?
I do use daily. So
But you remember the date?
no.
Or just the generative AI tool?
Yeah.
You guessed
Yeah.
it. Nice. Okay. Name the recent event heavily covered by the Indian media in which tech and AI was used.
ISRO launch. I mean, the Chandrayaan 3 space.
Correct. Okay. Which is your dream tech company? Yes.
Google.
Google. Okay. If you could go back 10 years and teach yourself one tech skill or software, what would it be?
Python.
Okay. 3 words that come to your mind when I say data science.
Booming. In demand. High salary.
Okay. Cool. I give it to you. Name 3 Alma Beta instructors.
Pinay Kaparai, Alok Anand, Vikas Srivastava, and
3 is done.
Arnav Kundu.
Okay. Okay. Correct. So you've named more, but that's good. Alma Beta has courses in 2 major domains. What are those?
Data science and web dev.
Correct. Do we have a winner? We already do. Do you guys want me to reveal it? Or you already know?
I know.
It's him? So with that, we come to the end of this round, and congratulations,
Thank you.
Ramesh. You won our rapid fire round.
Thank you.
We'll ask the team to get a gift hamper that I didn't reveal at the beginning. Our viewers already know about this, but this is a gift hamper that you'll get to see for the first time. Thank you. And you don't need to stand up, but congratulations.
Thank you. It was fun.
How was the rapid fire round for you guys?
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Did you know you were going to win? You almost had that.
Yeah.
पता ही था कि मैं ही जीतूं. हाँ. Are you happy with the hamper?
Yeah, I am.
कौन सबसे ज्यादा enjoy करने वाले? मम्मी पापा?
मेरा भाई.
मेरा भाई.
हाँ.
पहले में भी किसी ने बोला था मेरी बहन वहीं पे ही जाएगा hamper. She's your brother.
Hamper तो वही जाएगा.
वहीं जाएगा. Okay. Are you going to snatch some of the items from the hamper?
No, it's
No.
We can.
Yeah. Okay, great. Guys, thank you so much. I think it was superb to have you here. Come and share your stories. You've actually flown down, traveled down from different cities. But it means a lot, not just to us, especially to the viewers who are going to watch this. A lot of them are students who are currently in the journey of, studying the courses that you studied. many of them who are still planning to take up courses like this and they want to upskill themselves, actually remove the gap year, get to the dream company. So it matters a lot to them. Thank you, thank you, thank you for doing this. But before we end the session, there is one thing that I ask all of the guests who come. Is there something that you, from your journey, want to tell, especially the prospective students or learners who want to join Alma Beta, or learners who are in the journey right now? Do you want to say something to them?
Yeah. So first of all, those who want to join, I would suggest like you can blindly trust on this, but you also have to put in the efforts once you join, and you will need whatever support and help you need, you will have it. But also for currently those who are preparing, I know it's a rough time, it's a recession, but still you don't give up. You will have all the support, but keep on trying, and yeah, at the end you will crack.
There's a ray of hope at the end
Yeah.
of the tunnel. Yes. Do you have anything to say?
For young aspirants like who are who are trying to get into the data science or the web development courses, just trust the process and be committed to it, and be very open, have a very open mind, and tech keeps changing, be adaptive to that.
And anything that you want to tell, because you have a similar experience of a gap year that you spoke about, right? Do you want to tell some of those students or learners currently in the journey who kind of feel that the gap year is not going to help them get the job?
It doesn't matter, like maybe you will feel maybe you will get rejected, but then there are many companies which don't, like Mang companies, they don't see those gap years. All that matters is your skills and how well you try, and how much of effort you put on your side. So it doesn't really matter, but then put all your 100% effort to crack the interviews.
Thank you so much for your kind words.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
so
us.
much for, thank you for coming down. You made the episode really enjoyable, really fun for me. I loved the rapid fire round. I saw how Ramesh was like sitting in the back and suddenly his gestures like, yes, I want to go in.
I was gonna go in.
Yeah,
A bit slow.
yeah, that happens. I'm telling you, you could just snatch some items, you know.
Yeah.
The almond brittles are yummy. You know, you guys have shared some of the almond brittles.
Okay.
So, because it's the end of the episode, I want all the viewers to know that there is a contest for you. If you tell us what does a better tomorrow mean to you with a hashtag for a better tomorrow and reply in the comments, the best answer gets to win 5,000 rupee Amazon voucher. You should also tell us which section was the best for you. If you have any questions for the alumni, feel free to write those questions, reach out to them. Any of the other episodes you want to talk about, please write all of your comments in the section below. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more.